A sample survey that assessed close to 9,000 households will form the basis for policy, research, and general information about the circumstances facing women and children. The data collection was done by the Central Statistical Office, CSO, with technical support coming from the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. The disclosure was made at the launch of the CSO's digital database suite and portal. More in a story compiled by Vivian Bowen.
Some challenges affecting women and children were highlighted in a report conducted by a collaborative effort between the Central Statistical Office, or CSO, and United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. During the launch of the report, United Nations Resident Coordinator Joanna Kazana indicated a high level of children were not being immunized due to the way the COVID-19 pandemic interrupted access to medical services.
But more generally, what we are also observing in Trinidad and Tobago, but also in other countries, that in the post-COVID environment, the number of non-immunized infants and young children is going up. It has increased substantially from 12% non-immunized infants and young children in 2011 now to 26% in the current report.
She said there was a notable drop in attendance at the early childhood development centers and noted the disparity in outcomes between boys and girls at the secondary school level. She said completion rates for girls are higher than for boys.
Boys and girls learn in different ways. Boys and girls require different approaches in terms of motivation, in terms of their access to information and knowledge that continues to be relevant for them and makes them engaged and interested and makes them succeed in educational settings. We are very, very nervous about the boys, not only in the education environment, but also in general, in terms of the other pressures that they are facing in the society today.
During his vote of thanks, head of the CSO, Andre Blanchard, appealed to users of the database to extract every grain of usefulness from the compiled report and said he hoped that it would improve lives. He said the CSO's next mission would be to release information on income and expenditure and the status of living conditions of the citizens.